Hello guys, and welcome to today's stream. It is the United States Grand Prix for the Season 3 of our career mode. We're near the end, guys. We are near the end of Season 3 and onwards to Season 4. I'm absolutely stoked. I hope you guys are as well, as we are here right now on a beautiful afternoon here in where I live at the minute for this one today. And hopefully everyone's doing alright in chat, but there's lots of spam going on, so hopefully mods are keeping up with that. But anyway, we're here for qualifying then for this episode. Only 4 more episodes to go until the end, and I believe we'll be done by Tuesday next week will be when we finish off this career mode. So I hope everyone is doing fantastically well in the chat. Now you may be wondering before we start, why is there a banner thing on the top left hand corner? It is a thing that I'm starting up again. You don't have to do it, but you guys may know my wheel is basically on the verge of death again, but you guys can donate if you want to help me not have this issue again. My Fanatec wheel. It's basically the cause of the actual problem is a sensor in the wheel which detects the sensitivity and the wheel being centered. When you start the wheel up, it spins around, and when you push a button for PC, PS4 mode, PS3 or Xbox, whatever mode you put it in, it centers itself, and there's a sensor in there, and I think it's broken now, but it has been a while, so that's why it keeps crashing out at mid points during the at that point. So I've added some very interesting team radios to the donations to make it a bit more fun as well, like Kimi's Bois, Verstappen's Lizard Moment, Jensen Button's probably one of my favourite one out of the lot, regarding a certain rear Harriento, and the famous one of all, Sebastian Vettel's Blue Flag as well is on there as well. But it's between the 5 and 20. I've not gone to like the big ones, but on there. And then at some point I'm going to try and get a shout out thing as well on the screen, so you can see you'll see your name on there if you've donated, or your top donator, whatever that is. Yes, that's the word I was trying to say. G35. It's decalibrated. It decalibrates it in races, and it's really annoying on there. So it's obviously the top left hand corner. Yeah, no, but I do Fred. I do sim racing as well, and on there. So we'll see how it goes anyway, but it's up there if you are interested. It's in the description if you want to. It's up to you guys anyway. But anyway, we're here for this one. And by the way, guys, I will say there was a tweet I put up last night on my Twitter regarding Season 4. If anyone wants to see the team for Season 4 of Career Mode, you need to go over to my Twitter right now. Make sure you follow it. It's in the description and it's on the screen if you want to type it out in Google. And it was last night's tweet regarding a teaser image of Season 4, and my mods have seen it already. So apart from Kimi, I believe, hasn't seen it, and a few others as well. So I know Mad Dog hasn't seen it, so I need to send Mad Dog a tweet on there. But if you guys want to see that, I will be revealing later this evening the reveal of the team for Season 4, if you want to see it on Twitter, and then we're taking it down. But we'll see. Anyway, so we're going to start this off now, guys, so please make sure to slap a like on it, and at the end of the qualifying, you do know that we do the race straight after, so I'll be doing that as well in the next 45 minutes, so make sure to go to the link in the description below, and make sure you've got it in your tabs and ready to go, and also subscribe as well, guys, if you want to see more career mode on this channel. Tomorrow, guys, is going to be a very different video, and it's one that I'm bringing back. It's a series that I did last year in 2016, which grew the channel back to where it is right now. And it's one that it's classic, I'll say that, and it is something that I am going to bring back for season, for, you know what I mean, as a sider for this live stream series. It won't be live streamed, it will just be something a bit different as well, but it is basically a classic season, which I may do, but I won't reveal what the season is. I'm going to let you guys decide that in a future video, which will be tomorrow, as well. But without further ado, guys, we're going to start off this episode now. So our target, as always, guys, for the qualifying streams is 50 likes and then up to 75. And then obviously the race ones. I have got a new one, as you guys smashed yesterday's one by quite some margin. So we're going to do something a little bit interesting as well. Now, I'm afraid it's not overtakes the week, Marco, but I would like to bring it back. That is going to be a vote that I'm going to put in the next episode, guys, of career mode of all series, because I'm going to do a little bit of you know, some feedback from you guys as well. But without further ado, anyway, we're going to start this off now. So please make sure to like and subscribe if you want more of this live career mode concept, as we're near 100 episodes, which is just insane. So we'll see how we get on that. But without further ado, let's begin with this round of career mode here at Circuit of the Americas. Let's go, guys. Hello everybody and welcome back to the F1 2016 live career mode. It is episode number 97 of season 3 of our career mode, being streamed right now on YouTube. We're here for the United States Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas, and it is absolutely lovely out there. It's a bit of a contrast from last time out in Suzuka in qualifying, but it is great to be here once again for you guys, as we are near the end now of season 3 and going to season 4 next week. It is hype mode engaged for us right now for that season, as you guys well know. We're going to a new team. We are leaving Red Bull at the end of the season, and we're going to do probably the biggest challenge I've ever faced on an F1 career mode, so I'm looking forward for that later next week. But we are here for the United States Grand Prix. It's the qualifying session, and before we do anything, we've got Emma, our agent, to have a little word with us to see what our expectations are for the race. So without further ado, let's hear what she has to say, and then we'll jump straight into the qualifying.
Hello. I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
So in this one, we've got to qualify third, beat our rival in currently Carlos Sainz, again, even though we lost it last time, and beat Max Verstappen, our teammate, which is pretty obvious on there. So in the last episode, guys, at Suzuka, we managed to pull off a good strategy call on tyres, and we won the race from Max Verstappen, and we did get ourselves crowned Constructors' Champions for the first time in the series, which is just absolutely amazing to see for us. So in the Drivers' Championship, we also took the lead from our teammate Max Verstappen. The gap is now 5 points, and if I'm honest, if Sainz or Vettel don't outscore myself or Max Verstappen, they are out of the running, and it will basically be between the two Red Bulls for the Drivers' Championship, which is going to be pretty interesting. The Constructors I won't be looking at too much now because we've wrapped it up already, but you can see we've already got a 204 point gap from the next team, which is Toro Rosso, surprisingly enough, our former team on there. No one's really upgraded apart from Haas, and Haas have had a massive load of upgrades, as you can see, putting ever so further away from Williams now, with Williams going down the toilet, which is a bit of a shame really for them. But it is now time, guys, for qualifying for the United States Grand Prix. Let me know in the comments below if you're watching this live right now where you think I'll be qualifying, and I'll give a shout out at the end of the episode for you guys as well. But if you are watching this live as well, in the link in the description below, guys, the first link you see is a link to the race stream, and I've said that 3 times, the word link, so apologies. The race link is down there, guys, so if you want to head over there. And I will say this, guys, it is going to be a very interesting one if you see my tweets last night and an hour ago. But without further ado, let's go to quali and try and get another pole. Here we go, guys. It's quali.
It's time for today's qualifying session to begin here in the United States. Welcome to the Circuit of the Americas. I was looking at some highlights of previous races here, and the one thing that really stood out to me was the run down to turn 1. It's not an easy one to navigate, as everyone is scrapping to get into there first.
It's the scene of many incidents as drivers jostle for position. You have to make a choice between going for it and self-preservation. There's no point in going in hot if you don't come out intact the other side. Even if you're at the front, you will be worrying about the guys behind you.
We don't need to push too hard in this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
So as again, we let Jeff be very nice to us today, so I'm going to be nice to him as well. But it is the qualifying session, guys, and the first thing we always do now, that you guys suggested that I do in every qualifying stream, we will run through the setup, and as you can see from the tyres, we are going for the aggressive tyre wear strategy only because of what happened yesterday at Suzuka. We won't be doing the conservative tyre strategy. We're just going to have to just spice this up a bit and try and go a bit better for us there. But Jeff's trying to talk to me over again. But
and you don't like the feel, don't hesitate to come back and undo it. You can save any setups that you like from the tablet, or you can always use one of the presets the team has built from our simulation data.
Thanks, Jeff, for reminding me of that. So a lot of changes here from the set that I ran last time out at when I was here in the Toro Rosso, but I feel it's the best setup that we're going to run. We are obviously on super soft tyres, which means we're going to be pitting quite a bit. But one thing I want to show you guys to get you hyped for the race, as you can see, it is going to get a bit cloudy during the qualifying session, but look at that for the race. That is going to be very, very interesting come race day. The rain is ridiculous. It's going to be monsoon weather in quali, in the race, sorry, but in the race, I'm trying to get that right. The race is going to be monsoon conditions. But in this one, I'm just going to quickly show you before we go out onto the track. It is going to get cloudy and cloudier as we go along. As you can see, half an hour, it is going to rain. So we are going to have a very interesting, it's basically going to be the race in qualifying, so this should be quite fun. We'll confirm park firmly as always, and we'll drive out onto the track for our first instalment on this one. But you guys are just going to be absolutely interesting. This is going to be fun. Right now, so we're going to get rain at the end, halfway through qualifying, so hopefully it will come, the rain, in Q2 like it did in Suzuka, and we qualified and we started on got the intermediates on. But Circuit of the Americas is a great track. I love the layout, and it's actually quite nice to drive on in this game. I have to say, the Red Bull. They're doing some testing on it last night after Suzuka. Teammate Max Verstappen, who is on a lap. Get out of his way. He's on the soft tyre. He'll boost my mic up a bit. Okay. That's the best I can do for now, but I do need to adjust the microphone for the next stream because I know why that is. But I've been getting a lot of like whistling sounds in my recordings, so I'll have a look into that, guys, for the next stream, but I know why it's happening. So, massive apologies, but no one really watches qualifying anyway, so this is like my little testy session mode for the sound quality. But also, I've increased the game volume because I look back on it as well. Great. Don't want to restart it because obviously it's not going to do anything, but oh well. Is it any better now, by the way? That's the next thing. Anyway, Carlos Sainz is the fastest man on the track at the minute. That was way too early. Turning too tightly there. Half a second down already in the first sector. It just shows you. Have to back off because the For some reason the game didn't give me a warning there or something, so a bit strange. It's not going to be a good lap anyway, if I'm honest. I can't remember Philip what my best lap is, so... This is not going to go well. I can sense this is not going to be a great weekend. Can the rain come now, please? No grip on these super softs. Might just be the weather, but come across the line, it's going to be a very slow time. 12th. Not a good time. Not a good time there from Mr. Littlemore. Not a good time. We'll have to go back out again.
So far is 1:39.5.
Not a quick time. 36s. 36s from the Ferraris and Sainz. It's a very quick time. Haryanto's in the top 10, which is good. Yeah, we need the ultra softs, lads. So we're going to go back out again, unfortunately, but I'm going to leave it a little bit. I'm just going to try and smash the time right now. I don't even know where we are, position-wise. I bet we're last. We're last. That's typical us. We'll go now. But we could be knocked out of Q1, but if we do, then you guys know what's going to happen. Regarding the race stream, it's going to happen straight away. So, theoretically, the time that I put on for quarter 2...
Radar is showing that the light rain could be with us in as soon as 15 minutes time.
And speaking of the rain, it's coming, chaps. We're going to a fresh set now of super softs. So that's going to be quite interesting going into Q2. What strategy to do? Do I set a time on the in the super softs, or do I just tactically just do an inters lap, just get a time on the board and just chill?
Max is currently in P9.
It's a bit better. 3 temps up in the first sector so far. First sector. It's a lot better, Ryan. Only 2 temps down now in the first sector. We are running less wing than I would have liked, but it's only because of the long straight here.
You're lapping slower than Max. Max is faster.
So far so good, 1.2 seconds up, but to avoid the lock up in turn 12, which we have done. So 7 temps down now. Small little lock up, but don't lose it there now, Ryan, come on. Come on, let's get up to 2 seconds. I'll take 2 seconds up. Again, Delta. Won't be the fastest time, but hopefully it should be the 1:37s it is, and we're up to 9th, so I think we'll be safe with that.
With that last lap time.
So a little mistake in the last sector, but encouraging signs there for me. But we are through into Q2, which is definitely what I want. Julian, join the conversation, hashtag US Bottle Grand, US Bottle Grand Prix, love that. But we got through eventually, which is good. We've got nearly the same time as blimmin' Max Verstappen. But pretty close up front. Alonso fastest, Sainz second, Vettel third. on there, and Harriento, Rosberg, Nazar Perez, Verline and Ericsson, the 6 drivers out of Q1 at the minute. So that's pretty interesting to see. Rosberg especially out of Q1, but it is getting a bit cloudy. But is it going to rain though at the start of Q2 is the question. No, but look how dark it is. My God. We'll have to just quickly get on track, set a time, and then, because it's going to rain in the next minute or so, so I'm going to just have to go out now and just set a time and just pray, because it's going to rain and we're not going to have enough time. So dark right now, but I may go out later to test the wet conditions, because we didn't have any form of wet practice for the race because it was dry in the free practice sessions last night that I did. So we're only going to set one lap here. Just see how we go on with this, but with the rain coming in the race, block up at turn 1, that's not going to help my cause. Oh no, this has gone wrong. This is horribly good. This has gone wrong massively. That's Massa now, 39.2 on the softs. That corner right. That was a very terrible S's though, I've got to say. And actually here's the rain, guys. The rain is coming down. Oh please, I hope the rain actually gets really bad for us, so people don't go quicker, so we can get in. This corner right. Verstappen's gone fastest. Look at that one, spot on there. But with this rain coming down, it's coming down quite quickly. At the best possible time for us. Like Suzuka, as I've gone wide, lack of grip. I'm starting to lose a lot of grip now. Back end stood out was 7th fastest as the track is just getting too damp. Raikkonen goes ahead of us now.
Come on.
So I don't think we're going to set a time here. We're going to be out here. Just got too damp in the last set. Yeah, we're out, chaps, I'm afraid. It's that wet now. And if people are on
So far is a 1 minute 40.6.
So we're out, guys, out of Q2. Just got too damp in the last sector. Magnussen the fastest though, 32 flat. Jesus. So I think we're starting possibly 13th actually on the grid. Unlucky 13, which isn't, to be fair, not bad considering the fact that Vettel, Alonso and Bottas haven't set a time. Especially Alonso, who was the fastest in Q1, so that's a big surprise to see that. But it just shows you got to come out at the right time and just play it cool. So I don't think we're into Q3, guys, so let's try and check on the chat quickly on there. So I'm afraid we're going to, it's going to get even heavier, I'm afraid, so we're not going to set any time. At least we're not going to be ahead of Bottas or Sebastian Vettel, so we're going to be starting 13th on the grid. Frustrating. Massa, surprisingly, is on the soft tyre, so he's going to be, I think the only one he's going to be having a fresh allocation of tyres, so that's a surprise, really. The big names, there's some massive names out here. Raikkonen, me, Bottas, Alonso and Vettel out of Q2. Some massive names there. It could be anyone's position here for pole, apart from Verstappen. I think Verstappen could get pole. But I don't. Let me know, guys, if you've seen it like that before, like all big names out, like 4 out, like basically all of the big names are out, apart from me, obviously. Hulkenberg you can class as a big name as well, but we're out, guys. It isn't the best of starts to today's stream, but remember, we have time to push for the race. We'll have a fresh set of tyres. Remember, the rain is coming, so Vettel is slow. What a bad driver. But yeah, so I'm going to give it 5 minutes, guys, and I'm going to basically, honestly, Gutierrez is so good. Gutierrez over Palmer. Yeah, we won't bother about this. 7-2, we're not going to bother with this on there, but as you can see, it is overcast, so it's going to rain in the race. That's going to be quite exciting for you. Not bad on your worst track. Yes, yeah, it's a fair point, Emrah. 13th's not that bad. I hope Gutierrez will be on the grid. I don't think he is, if I'm honest, but we'll see on there. But I'm going to end it there, guys. So if you love the bottling that I did in that qualifying session, guys, then slap a like on it. And make sure to go to the race in right now, because I'll be streaming in the next 5 minutes for the race stream. I'm sure the mods will very kindly spam the chat right now with the race stream on there. And I'll see you guys for 5 minutes for what is going to be a monsoon is going to happen at the US Circuit of the Americas as well. And there will be a poll as well in the next episode, guys. So please make sure to go over there right now and get yourself ready for that one. But until then, guys, if you can't make the race, do not worry, you'll be up afterwards anyway. But until then, I'll see you guys in 5 minutes for the race. It's in the description below, so go over there right now and get yourself hyped for probably the comeback of the season, potentially, but we'll wait and see. Until then, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.